The boogeyman is back.
It really is an adrenaline ride from start to finish.
This Friday, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum is out in theaters, and in case you missed the first 2 chapters of the franchise, here's everything you need to know before you go. Back in 2014, the first chapter of the John Wick series became an instant cult classic.
I think people like rooting for John Wick.
He could kick everybody's ass in anywhere, anytime. There's a vulnerability to him that's always kind of driving what he's doing, at least from the point that we first meet him in the first film.
I made a deal with him. I gave him an impossible task.
In a typical action thriller, the death of a spouse would set off a vengeful killing spree. But in the case of John Wick, a fatal illness is what rips his wife from his world, and a cute puppy, in an unexpected twist, is the catalyst to unleash Wick's fury upon his enemies.
A dead wife and a puppy and losing his car. 3 things a man could not do without.
In 2017, the sequel continued the story by introducing John Wick's debt to Italian crime lord D'Antonio. D'Antonio helped John accomplish the impossible task to leave their world of violence behind, in order to be with his now deceased wife.
What is this? Do you remember? This is your blood. You came to me. I helped you.
And the debt he repaid came with major repercussions.
I want you to kill my sister.
You want me to kill Gianna D'Antonio? It can't be done.
Do this for me. Your marker is on it.
I'll die my way.
Rules were broken after the death of D'Antonio's sister.
What is this?
He completed the task. The marker is over.
In order to distance himself from the murder of Gianna, Santino D'Antonio put a bounty on John Wick for $5 million.
Hello, John. I understand if you're upset. And I know it might feel personal. But what kind of man would I be if I didn't avenge my sister's murder?
That means that any assassin who takes out the boogeyman will receive the large reward. Chapter 3 Parabellum picks up after the bounty on John Wick has been raised from $5 million to $14 million.
Mr. Wick broke the rules. John Wick is this super assassin who is, the baddest guy in town, and all of the other badass assassins in the world are after him.
John Wick, excommunicado in effect in 3, 2, 1.
And so how does he deal with that? Who are the characters? How do they help or hinder his ability to stay alive?
Chad at the helm and Keanu with all of his preparation and training, they brought it.
Yeah.
They brought it.
Yeah.
His vision will be here, and I'm really the limit.
We just thought Keanu would look really bitchin' on a horse. Him and I, we both love Westerns, so we thought that would be really fun.
For me, it's great to try and aspire to that vision.
It looks like we can expect heightened action sequences with swords on motorcycles and combat on horseback.
There's a sequence in there for the knife fight, which was probably the most physically intensive.
John Wick can take you a certain direction through our world, but it'd be nice to have other characters to take you through different routes.
When I speak to people about it, they love the world. They love the world of the Continental, the characters that inhabit the world.
You might have think we've met in the film before, but we haven't. On the phone to each other, and we talk a lot. But we actually, and you understand our relationship with John, which is, he's our favorite assassin. And we'll break the rules for him a little bit more than anyone else.
Our service is still off limits to me. What do you need?
Since Chapter 3 is giving us even more depth into Wick's underworld, we'll be learning about the relationships between the key players, and more assassins will be introduced.
You get bigger, better, more beautiful, with the addition of, the great Angelica Houston.
Angelica Houston plays the director, a high-ranking member of the High Table.
Tell me what you want.
Passage.
I can't help you.
Asia Kate Dillon as the Educator, another high-ranking member of the High Table. The new major assassins we meet are played by Mark Dacascos,
You haven't disappointed.
Jerome Flynn, and
Halle Berry, another good addition to it.
You shouldn't be here. Nice suit.
Good to see you too.
I was a fan of 1 and 2, and I just heard that Chad was doing 3, and he was looking for a female character that was kind of badass, and I thought, well, let me go meet Chad. The most physically challenging thing I've ever done in my career, for sure.
And Lawrence Fishburne returns as the Bowery King, a crime lord that rules a territory in lower Manhattan. We were first introduced to the Bowery King in Chapter 2, and that rounds up the Matrix trilogy reunion.
All of this for what? Because of a puppy? You're like children.
I know.
So,
I'm like, it's whatever it takes,
yeah.
I think, yeah.
Wasn't just a puppy.
So now you know, and now you can go see John Wick 3 opening in theaters on Friday, May 17th.
Make sure that you have some time to rest afterwards.